Chalet, they're trying to free it up. Here's Gardner going all the way to the basket, up and in, and we've seen it 3 games in a row now. BB Gardner, the veteran, taking over the scoring load early. BB Gardner controls outside over to Kinsey on the left wing, ball fakes it and takes it into the paint, dishes away to Sage and Dindy for 3, and hits right off the start for 3. Gardner will now work it up the floor quickly for the Bruins over to Kinsey, has some room, so she'll take a 3 herself, and drains it. Sage and Dindy now taking it left with the left-handed scoop all the way past the block. What a drive by Dindy as she continues to have success taking it to the hoop and gets it outside to Gordon. Gordon working around. Now to Mosanian on the left for a 3-point try. And Ariana Mosanian on fire from 3-point land. But Simmons comes up with another offensive board, and Dindy will go outside to Silva. Over to Gardner. Has some space for a 3-pointer. Yes! BB Gardner off the assist from Laura Silva, and Whitman will call yet another timeout here for the first time tonight. Over to Silva near the left block, looking for Chalet down low. Another assist by Laura Silva as she and all the rest of the Bruins are getting their teammates involved. Bryce to crawl near the free throw line, looking inside, but Simmons saw that coming all the way and pokes it away from Sexton out of bounds.
But Simmons doing a good job, especially defensively tonight.
Throws it over to Bryce. Bryce dribbling with it versus Myers. Forces up a long jumper. That one curls in and out. Strong rebound by Myers as she gets nailed by Crowell. Sage and Dindy continues to slash a la Allen Iverson all night to the basket. And once again, she will take a step to the free throw line. To the left side. Gives it inside to Gordon, who will try to post up and in amidst plenty of contact that way. Forge dumps it into Sexton, turning around, blocked by Reinhardt, out of bounds. We'll stay right here. Kinsey makes the catch. Now she'll give it over to Ndindi with a fresh shot clock to work the offense. Taking it with the left hand all the way to the hoop. Sage Ndindi with a career high 24 points, and she's not done yet. We'll give it back outside to Ndindi. Ndindi will try to take it to the hoop and find Myers wide open outside. Myers will try to drive and get in the scoring column, and she does, putting it up off the backboard and in. Throws it ahead to Crawl. That one's deflected. Keener comes away with it. Now gives it off to Keener. Keener whirling her way inside with the left-handed scoop, and everything clicking on offense right now for George Fox. Kick it outside to Myers, 3 on the shot clock. Myers gets it up and off in time, off the backboard and in. Carrie Myers with the quick-paced Tim Duncan type shot. Now back up top to Peterson, moving it to Bryce, and she'll put up a long 3-point try, no good, and Mullins hauls down the board. Looking for Keener inside the paint, up with the left-handed scoop. Too strong, but Keener is right there on the right block for the follow. She'll go outside to Keener, now throws it over to Simmons, who throws left to Roysum for 3. Yes! Danielle Roysum gets on the board, and the fans are loving it here at Miller Gymnasium. Looking for Sexton down low, working on Mullins, turns around with the left hand, no good. Good defense by Mullins. Keys comes up with the offensive rebound, deflected by Mullins, and into the hands of Lindsey Keener. Gets it to the post. Breezy Reinhardt on the turnaround move versus Rebecca Sexton. And right now, Sexton is getting all of the moves from Breezy Reinhardt.
Yeah, good left hand there by Breezy Reinhardt. Faked to her right and then threw a little teardrop off the glass with her left.
Gordon passes left to Keener, finds Reinhardt inside, steps through, gives it out to Gardner for 3. Yes! Credit Breezy Reinhardt with the assist to find the guard. BB Gardner wide open for 3. Steal by Kinsey. Kinsey is fouled by Bryce, and we see Forge rather. Forge grabs Kinsey. Kinsey didn't appreciate the contact, and Forge will give her a little kick as she steps out of the way. This one's getting feisty, and it's now working methodically inside. Kristen Chalet with the sweeping left-handed layup. He's looking ahead for Peterson, gets the pass, taking it inside, drugged away by Laura Silva, and Silva forces the jump ball. What a play by Laura Silva, anticipating the layup move by Janelle Peterson.
Yeah, the typical pickpocket there by Laura Silva.
Back out to Ndindi with the ball fake, driving it against Forge, hangs and hands it off to Chalet with the finish. What an assist by Sage Ndindi, who continues to chug away and give her team more scoring opportunities. Well, pass goes to Kinsey, out to Gordon, and Gordon is back on track from 3-point range. To Corral, looking inside for White, stuffed by Gordon. Chalet tries to save it, and will stay here down low. They wait for Peterson to curl around to the top. She'll take it all the way and faces the hand of death from Kristen Chalet with 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. They dump it into Sexton. Turn around, another block by Chalet as the shot clock expires. I think she's just chasing Merrick Ferris there on the all-time blocks list. To Kenzie, finds Gordon in the left corner. Back up top to Elise. She'll send it to Gardner. Now she'll pass it to Gordon for another three-point try. And why not? Keisha Gordon, 4 for 6 from three-point range. Back they go to Ndindi, taking it all the way with a nice jump stop, plus the finish at the end. Sends it up top over to Kenzie. Kenzie taking the ball all the way against Forge. And Kenzie now able to slash all the way to the basket for another 2 points. Myers dumps it in to Reinhardt, working on the left block, takes it one way, spins around, and that ball finally goes in for Reinhardt on the shooter's touch. Reinhardt on the night now with 6 points, 3 of 3 from the field. Myers hangs and waits. Now she'll take it to the hole against Krull. Dishes outside to Gardner with the ball fake. Beats Peterson, and she'll take it to the hoop and get fouled. And Gardner, just like Chalet, one of the key anchors for this George Fox ball club. You don't necessarily always see her production on the stats board, but she is the anchor of this team defensively and also in terms of setting up the offense for George Fox. Reinhardt stuck in the paint, gets it to Myers, taking it all the way to the hoop with a beautiful drive. Gardner with the ball outside, taking it on Mello. Frees all of her wings outside. She'll choose Mosanian. That's a pretty good choice as she buries another three. Keener brings it back up the floor, gives it inside to Simmons. Simmons taking it against the larger Sexton. What a move by Simmons, using her quickness to get to the board for the basket.
Samantha Simmons on the other end of the floor. A good move with her left hand all the way to the rack, something we don't get to see a lot of.
She'll give it over to Keener. Now Silva with the basketball, dishes it inside against Simmons. Simmons working against Sexton, puts it up and in, gets it. What a move by Samantha Simmons. And we're seeing a new shining star from this freshman squad. This time, it's Samantha Simmons. We've seen the same show from Danielle Roysum and Laura Silva in outside shooting performances in earlier conference games. And now it's Simmons showing off her low post repertoire. Silva drains a jumper, and now you see everyone getting into the game. Right now, George Fox just having a good time out there, showing off for their fans. Silva's going to pull it out. 50 seconds to go. Simmons working on the right block. Going up again. Simmons is having the game of her career thus far. It's only her first year, but she's showing plenty of promise for the future. Simmons, 3 for 5 on the night now. Goes over to Silva. She'll force up the three and hit. Oh, Laura Silva getting into the scoring column.
Magical.
Silva, she'll spot up for another three and gets it to go again. We've seen it from Gordon, but now Silva exploding from behind the arc. Now with her career high, I believe, at about 8 points, I think, as it's one of the quickest 8-point outbursts I've seen by any Bruins this season. Laura Silva all over the place here on offense right now for the Bruins, and Pacific is trying to stop this rush. Roysum, who just checked in, gets the offensive rebound, who gets the assist as Kenzie hits the three-point shot, and George Fox is just spreading the love right now to all of the teammates from the three-point line. Kim controlling right now against a fiercely defensive Roysum, and Dindy looking up ahead. Now she'll try to penetrate all the way, looking for Chalet. What an unselfish play there by Sage and Dindy. She had the layup move, but the boxers converged on her and found a wide open Chalet, and an offensive rebound by Pilar Mullins. Gordon taking it along the left sideline, no good. Fighting for it is Adams and Mullins. 2 consecutive offensive rebounds by Mullins. Her teammates will try to reward her, but she's double teamed. Goes outside to Keener.
And Pilar Mullins, she is dominating.
Yeah, Pilar Mullins giving him some good minutes there on the offensive rebounds. Live now working against Ndindi. Good pressure on this possession. Almost stolen and deflected here by Gardner. And Gardner is able to come up with that one. And you can tell on that one, Gardner just enjoys playing defense. And it was fun to her to come up with the uncustomary stuff, I suppose you could call it on that one, as she stands at only 5'3" and just jumped up with her arms and had a complete stuff on that one.
Yeah, I gotta love BB style of defense. Just go get her attitude.
Returned in kind of Mosanian, taking it all the way, hit, up, and in, count the basket. One more coming up for Ari Mosanian. Now throws cross court to Roysum for three and hits. Danielle Roysum with her second three-pointer of the night. And with them, Roysum, why not? She'll try another three and gets another three. Danielle Roysum, 3 for 4 on the night from three-point range. It's a 30-point lead right now for the Bruins. Steal deflection here by Roysum as Mullen collects the nice pass inside from Keener. Now into the key, stuffed by Keener, and we're going to put one more piece of orange paper up on that block party wall. Taking it all the way, hangs. We got a tie game as Ndindi puts it in the basket. Offensive board by Mosanian, puts it back up and in, and George Fox has the lead. Out to Ndindi, now they find Chalet, goes inside with a sweeping left shot. No good, but second time she finishes with the first Chalet up of the game. To Mosanian, moves it around to Kinsey. Kinsey trying to drive and work all the way on. Cushworth goes up, gets it, and one for Elise Kinsey, getting off track early in this game.
Elise Kinsey, a phenomenal scorer. She can lower her shoulder, go hard to the rack, showing her strength there.
Sakanai rejected by Breezy Reinhardt-Young, and it's a 30-second shot clock violation. Gardner brings it back up the floor. Bounce pass over to Kinsey at the left elbow, looking for Reinhardt. Now Kinsey will drive, taking it all the way, and she does it again. Second consecutive basket for Elise Kinsey, and the Bruins lead by 2. Gardner going all the way up off the backboard and in. George Fox getting anything they want through. Down low to Evans, blocked by Mosanian, into the hands of Chalet. What a defensive move by Ariana Mosanian. Outside to Keener. Keener to Mosanian, and Ndindi has it at the wing. Up top to Kinsey. 9 on the shot clock. Three-pointer up. Yes! Elise Kinsey buries a badly needed three-pointer as the blue zone is jumping around on their feet making noise. Crossover moves, passes it away, throws it away. Mosanian comes up with the loose ball and rips it, so she has it all alone. Gets it to Ndindi. Ndindi working one-on-one in the backcourt with Hoover, patiently crossing over on her. Keener steps through, working towards the paint, dishes it out to Ndindi for three. Yes! Stage is Kinsey, hits from long range. Throws it over to Ndindi. They enter it in to Chalet for the sweeping left hook and finishes with the Chalet up.
For a little while, you're going to do all right, but let's give credit to Lindsay Keener doing a fine job on the floor right now for the Bruins. She doesn't have to score points. She hasn't turned the ball over. She's played great defense. She is spelling BB Gardner, and once again, it's the little things that win you championships.
Team knows exactly what their role is. Lindsay Keener is firmly aware of her role, and she has carried it out perfectly what she needs to do tonight.
And Lindsay's like we came out. She is playing wonderful right now, just doing what she needs to do for this George Fox team. Chalet has had better hands this year than we've seen in the past.
Not quite the hands of Arvidas Sabonis, but we'll take her anyways. Inside they go to Rob, and there's the hands we've been talking about. The hand of death from Kristen Chalet. Block drop shot. Top elbows. Kinsey with the ball. 5 seconds to go. Kinsey at the top. Driving. Kicks it out to Keener. Puts it up wide open for three. Bang! Lindsay Keener sends the Bruins into halftime with a momentum-changing three, and George Fox has a 9-point lead, 38-29, and how about that? Keener playing conservative for the last 6 minutes of the half. Wow!
What a shot by Lindsay Keener, stunning here, just a dagger, the biggest shot of her life. Congratulations to Lindsay Keener. She shot it, and the look on her face was like, did that just happen? And the buzzer sounded, and pandemonium here once again for the Blue Zone.
Poked away by Ndindi. Hoover lost control, and Gordon comes up with a steal. So in her second minute of gameplay, Gordon makes an immediate impact in the game. George Fox first possession of the second half on offense. Gardner to Gordon in the corner, looking for Chalet. Gordon with the drive in the paint, taking it all the way up and in. Keisha Gordon with her first basket of the game, and George Fox leads by 11, 40-29. to Gardner, takes the dribble to Gordon. Three-pointer from the right wing. Bang! Keisha Gordon hits the three, and it's a 14-point lead for the George Fox Bruins. Nancy Faye needs another timeout. She is going back to the drawing board right now. Gardner's struggling, playing hide-and-go-seek with Hoover in the backcourt, and finally breaks free.
You talked about Carrie Myers on that last play. She's kind of like Lindsey Keener in there to do the dirty work. Elise Kenzie getting a wonderful rest on the bench, and Carrie Myers doing a great job on the floor for the Bruins.
Gardner working outside on the right wing, finds Ndindi at the top. Ndindi using Myers as that pick. Still working with Evans, dishes it outside to Gordon. Eyes up for three from the top. In and out. Myers with another offensive rebound. Gordon up to Mosanian. Gardner looking for Schley down low. Gets the step on Unruh. All the way up off the backboard and in. Phoebe Gardner finds the hoop. 51-42, the Bruins lead. A minute 6 to go. Up to Gardner. Inside for Schley. Up. The Schley up. The Schley up. We got another Schley up. 5-point lead.
But let me tell you, Keisha Gordon at the line has had ice running through her veins. She is a very confident free throw shooter.
Seconds left on the clock. And Ndindi getting ready for the second free throw. This could be her last clutch moment of her season, and she gets it done. 5-point lead for the Bruins. Quickly to Ward. Up the court against Gardner. Forces it up at the hoop. Into the hands of Chile. The baby Bruins are going to get their ring by spring. Wait a minute. 0.5 seconds remaining on the clock. Chile was fouled before time expired. Gordon clutches her face, hugs Kenzie. Chest of Bruins power emanates from the blue zone. We're a half second away from heaven.
It is almost all over. It is not official yet. Chile will go to the line for her last free throws of her career, a victory dance, if you will. 58-53 here at Holland, Michigan. Kristen Chile at the line, just a half second away. Newburgh, Oregon, your national champions.
What a beautiful moment by Chile. Her last few seconds, or last 0.5 seconds, the last moment of this game, will be at the free throw line. The last touch, she gets it to go. It's a 6-point lead for the Bruins. If she can hit one more and make it the final margin. Chile getting ready at the free throw line. It's up. Guessed it! The Bruins get their ring by spring. They began the season young and untested, and now they are the queens of college basketball. George Fox wins its first ever national championship in Division III women's basketball, and it's the second NCAA championship in the history of this university. Newburgh, Oregon is back on the map, and tonight they will be dancing in the streets all over the Yamhill County. The journey is complete. They are undefeated. They have achieved perfection, and they will be hoisting in a few minutes upon their shoulders the Walnut and Bronze. The final tonight in the national championship game. George Fox a winner for the 32nd time this season, and as many tries. 60-53 over Washington University. The perfect season has been completed. George Fox, your national champions are coming home to Newburgh, baby. The storybook has been completed. The final chapter has been written. George Fox, 32-0, and they're going to the crowd to celebrate. Confetti pours all over the crowd, and we will be celebrating here for the rest of the night. Break out the sparkling cider, put it in the fridge, put it in the ice bowl. This one is over, and George Fox is the national champion of Division III women's college basketball. And how good does that feel? They are savoring the taste amidst the cheers of undefeated. George Fox completes their journey. It began back in early November on a road trip in Texas, traversed over to the West Coast in Newburgh, Oregon, and now they finish it up here near Lake Michigan at the Voss Fieldhouse in the beautiful, fun town of Holland, Michigan.
And the confetti has finally stopped falling on the crowd here. How much confetti do they have up there? My goodness. We have
one shining moment, you knew you were alive. Feel the beat of your heart, feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest. It's more than a race. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best, 'cause inside you knew in one shining moment you reached for the sky. In one shining moment you knew, yeah. In one shining moment you're willing to try. In one shining moment you knew. One shine.